11:30, 11:20 was the big explosion. Fire for the 5 seconds was really silence. We didn't hear anything. And after 5-10 seconds, all the screaming and everything, of course, we ran to the place. And can't describe what you're seeing in there. It's just the worst thing you can imagine. It's people on people on people. Some of them are dead. There were a little girl, about 15, 16 years old girls. One of them screaming, my leg, and from here to here there is no leg. And cellular phones ringings, no one answer.
On the grounds of the nightclub, the parents of the victims erected a sculpture in honor of their children. On top, in bold lettering, the sculpture reads, "לא נפסיק לרקוד, we won't stop dancing."
Yo. Ecco cosa accediamo.
My name is Grace. I'm Israeli. When terror strikes at any time, it's pretty hard to feel independent, not to mention going to a party.
Israel has been going through a lot, really a lot now. People here are stressed and people here are sad and people here, the energy is really going shit bottom. But I think the crowd really wants a really, really, really good party that people can go berserk.
We have a big party on Independence Day on Wednesday.
I think everybody will have 12 hours that they can live the reality that's going now in Israel. People need that.
They started to make parties, they call it Sof HaOlam, the end of the world. It's a release of a lot of aggression. It's not that they're really happy. They're happy to let the aggression out. In Hebrew you say aliyah. You know, it's the minute that, you know, you have the music and then there's nothing and then there's everybody's like, yeah!
We're all one and we should live together because we have no other choice.
You can't know what will happen till Wednesday, and if something happens Wednesday, of course, the atmosphere will go down the tube.
It's a must for our survival. It's part of who we are. We are like 4 days for the party, and we have to give away invitations.
Think about the thought, the first thought that came into your mind on the 11th of September. That fear that cradled you, really. That's what we feel almost every day in Israel.
When a terror group launches a wave of terror, it's first and foremost to create a psychological warfare. A guard posted at every entrance is supposed to make us feel a little safer. But it's also a constant reminder of how our life is in danger.
We are teaching the children that suicide bombs is the only thing that makes the Israeli people very frightful. We are teaching them that after the suicide attacks, the man who makes it go to the highest state in paradise.
Just not a very good time to be a child in here.
There's a big fear in bringing a child into such a situation as the one in Israel. I don't want to pass on to my child fears that I have. I don't see the situation changing. So again, I'm going to have to change, but I have to do it soon before he arrives, because I think that, if I behave like I do now in front of my child, it is certainly going to affect his future.
I go very aggressive when my mom says not to go anywhere, so I need to stay home with my brother. And we can't be in the same place for half an hour without fighting, so sometimes it gets really ugly.
Of course, I limited the freedom of my children. And every day when I send them to school, I continue saying, please don't go in crowd places.
Most of my friends are very afraid to go to places, but I don't. I think that we should continue living like nothing is happening, and I'm just not afraid. I think if I'm meant to die, so will be.
You're kidding. Again?
מה קרה?
היה עוד פיגוע עכשיו.
ירושלים זו עיר שידעה כל כך הרבה פיגועים בתקופה האחרונה.
I'm an outsider. I can't fully understand what Israelis are going through. Without wanting to sound like an old salt, in war, truth is the first casualty.
Do you think it's still a good idea to go to Jerusalem now after all this?
Good idea? It's interpreted.
I kind of freaking out at that point because, as long as my mother will never know about this, I'll be fine. But if I don't get killed there, I'll get killed at home.
The Hamas spokesman in Gaza today, first of all, took credit for the homicide bombing. And he went on to say, by the way, that if Jews don't want to die this way, all the Jews must leave this place and go back to the countries from where they came. Are you packing your bags?
Yeah, of course.
Breathe. Breathe.
Get to the club to see how the work progressing over there.
The master designer.
Certain party, the after party, usually takes place in Jerusalem. We couldn't do it there this year, unfortunately, so I decided to build a road to Jerusalem and make it a road for peace.
From Jerusalem to Tel Aviv, it's a highway drive, so there's a lot of signs on the highway. Love is real. Everybody thinks it's love is real.
The title Love is Real means that love is the key, not war, not hate.
We are here in the Carmel Market. This is one of the most dangerous places in Tel Aviv. People here are completely mad. All these people that you see here are crazy people who are ready to throw their life. Everybody who is now in this place is a potential suicider. And by the way, did you see the potatoes?
It's dangerous. No, seriously, it's dangerous. I don't know, people don't get it, or people don't understand, but it is dangerous. I don't even get it.
One Israeli columnist once remarked that what we here in Israel call escapism is what is considered in other places in the world to be life itself. Going to work, going to a party, or sitting in a cafe.
I've got a present for you. Present for you.
Everything was destroyed. No one can escape it. When it comes, it comes. You can't know when or why. I was something like a meter from the terrorist. I tried to get up, but I couldn't. My face was burning, my hands was burning, everything burns, you know, everything hurts. Kinneret is not so good at all. They don't know if she's gonna live.
Who is Kinneret? Who is Kinneret? Kinneret is the girl lying down in the room in the end of this hall. You know, she's my best friend and my girlfriend and everything. 3 weeks before this happened, she says, I know I'm not gonna have a job anymore. It's gonna happen soon. She knew that something would happen over there, but she never thought she'd be there.
Your life is not something for sure. You have to cherish every moment that you are alive, that you can feel something, even pain, that you can feel pain, that you can feel, I don't know, taste, that you can talk, something that my sister can't do now. You know, she can't talk. She can't get a hug. And this is the last time that I was speaking to her. I told her, I really want to hug you. When it's gonna happen? When I woke up next day and I saw that I have legs and I have arms, I looked up and I said, thank you, God. I hope I'll be able one day to forgive them. I don't understand why they did it. You know, I can understand everything, that it's hard to them, that they don't have a job, that I don't know everything. But why you coming and you're hurting people? I'm only 23.
I look at the future and I see more bombs, more people dying, maybe me, one of them. Maybe I'm next.
God hoping you'll be quiet till Wednesday. We have only 2 days.
Always worried, but I'm not scared.
People here are completely mad.
Keep your finger crossed and it'll be okay. It'll be a bitchin' party.
What just happened here?
תפסו את ברגותי המניאק.
Somebody just passed in the street, was smiling and said that Barakuti, what's his name? Was caught in Ramallah. Is it good to the Jewish people? They're definitely going to try and do something in the next 24 hours, which are like a national holiday in Israel. At the moment, I think that they've cancelled about 80% of the festivities for the holiday.
This is all the stuff we're gonna stay at home this Independence Day. What did you staying home? Chemical Brothers staying home?
If I had about 15 commitments, like work-wise, this month, so I have had 100% of them cancelled.
If you need a teacher, call me.
Breathe.
And coming back here, when there's all this madness happening in the city, I live in Tel Aviv. You know, you come here and you kind of go, yeah, it's all right. Everything is fine. Relaxing. It's important to do it, otherwise you can go a bit crazy with everything that's going on. Try and put people together, try and create new energies, try and through music, as I said, you know, I really believe music can unite people. It's not about words, it's about feeling, it's about how music sort of just gets in.
The Israeli people are brave, they're resilient, they always survive through humor and passion for life. Well, it's all about education, you know, there's a lot of ignorance and speculation in the world about things. People don't really know Israeli people and the value of Israeli people. even if there is something wrong. Terror is such a wrong choice.
The ceremony begins in 5 minutes, and all the chairs are empty. People are just too afraid to come out. Independence is a very charged word in a young country that is still struggling for its existence. One may find significance in the fact that the last siren of Memorial Day is the announcement for the celebrations of Independence Day.
Just 5,000 people out there. It used to be 15,000, 20,000. I'm happy they still came, you know. It's a joy. It's crying out for life. In this area, in the Middle East, it's so hard to keep yourself, you know, alive mentally and physically, because it's one big war out there, and we just have to do our thing to survive. The only ones who can make it better are the people.
Most of the people in the country just want peace and vibes and music and fun, both sides, you know?
העיר היחידה שהיה לה ביצים לעשות משהו. כל הכבוד, ראשון לציון, יאמן.
I find it very sexy and intimate living on the verge of war. When death is approaching, emphasize life.
So let's party now like we never partied before, because the bomb could land here tomorrow.
The dancing reminds me that I'm alive. That's what dancing's about.
Israeli people want peace, we want peace.
All I see is stress. You gotta give hope to the people.
Celebrate dancing, gay, straight, transsexual, colorful of people.
Pretty happening places, you know? You got it all. You just name it.
You need to escape from the television, from the news, from this whole thing. You need to escape it.
Morning, I got a phone call from my father, and he told me that my cousin got shot by a terrorist in our house. 7 people died that day. It's crazy. I mean, one day doing a party, day after, tragedy. It's the reality in here.
peace is not far away from us, and I feel that it's not far away from us. Even people see the black. After this, we must know the Israeli and Arab to live together. I don't know how, but I know that it's supposed to be. It has to be.
Whoever sees this, just know that we just, as I said before, very simply, we just want to live.
I can't dance now. I tried in my room, but I can't. I'm going out someday, and I'm going to keep on dancing. I'm going to keep on my life.
Breathe